Hello guys, well happy Saturday and welcome to the venue live. My name is Ramirez and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We're here in the studio today with my good, recent, fresh new friend Deontay Roberts.
Thank you, man.
And friends. Guys, thank you for being here.
Yo.
It's a pleasure to have you. It's been, I know I just met you, but it's been a pleasure so far to get to know all y'all's personalities and guests. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. So tell us your names and what you do in the band, and please hold the microphone close to your mouth. I guess I felt weird saying that. I don't know why.
I'm gonna let them go first. You know, my band. I couldn't do it without them, man. So, gotta give them a little recognition.
Okay. Well, my name is Dwight Patrick, but everybody call me D-Pat. I'm from Huntsville, Texas, and I play the drums.
Like the drums. I'm missing two other band members, Christian Waddies, goes by Tiny Man, incredible producer, man.
Deldre and Francois.
And Deldre and Francois, man.
Maybe one day we'll get to meet them next time we come by.
We definitely
Yeah, you got to bring the whole band, bro. Next time.
Definitely. Then these my good dope family, man. I'll let them introduce themselves as well, man.
Hey, it's Espionage, Martavius Joyner on Facebook, guys.
It's all right, right? Plug it in, baby.
Yeah, you got to promote. You got to promote, but
we're gonna definitely promote.
But seriously, guys, just what I do for Good Dope is overall handle the finances, making sure the paperwork's done, making sure the boring stuff is done, and that's why I'm here. Even the sound engineering, some of the stuff that goes into design, that's where I come in at, and making sure everything is done, if it's outsourced or in-house.
Well, maybe one day I have somebody like you working for me.
Oh, definitely.
We're still small.
Yeah.
We're still small.
Yeah.
It's still manageable.
I'm Frank, Philanthro, if you know me by that. Danny Kush, basically anything. I'm from Houston. Basically, I'm just an artist for Good Dope, unofficially right now, but we're getting it together.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here, guys. Deontay,
Thank you.
Oh, how long have you been together with your band? When did your career get started? Tell us a little bit of your history, man. We want to know. I'm curious now because you're so damn good. Let me just keep saying that.
Yeah,
guy.
appreciate that, man.
He's a good, awesome artist, guys. I just met him, and we got to give props where props are needed.
I appreciate that, man. My name is Deontay Roberts. I'm from Livingston, Texas. Man, I've been doing music since I was 6 years old, I want to say, playing the drums. My grandfather bought me a drum set at church, and, man, that was the first instrument I ever touched, and then progressed to playing a little piano, guitar, and, you know.
It's all around.
All around, man. Like, I mean, my mom's a singer, man. I grew up in the church,
cool.
Man, so it's like,
yeah,
man,
the church community is awesome at
Yeah.
pushing musicians, man.
Oh, yeah,
a lot of
sir.
awesome musicians in the church.
Sir.
I met him in the church. He's a drummer as well. I met him at church in Huntsville when I was in high school. And his pops used to cut my hair.
yeah?
I know.
Shout out my guy.
Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, man. Yeah. His pops used to cut my hair, man. But man, I've been writing music since I was like 16. And I didn't get professional or become serious with it until like my senior year in high school. And I would go every day to my homeboy Tiny Man house after school, man. Like, man, I want to do this, man. I know you're the coldest in Livingston at the keyboard, man. I want to do this. And he was the only person in Livingston making beats at the time. So, man, we literally would take trips to go buy equipment, man. Like, stay up all night to 5, 6 o'clock.
Man.
Yeah, like literally, man. And it just progressed from there, man. It's been a crazy ride, man. It's been a real crazy ride.
Then you're absolutely correct, man. You know, in order to take this seriously, you have to freaking commit.
Yeah.
If you don't have that commitment, you're just really not gonna grow. You're not gonna find the right people, because the more that people see you being committed, the more that people want to fucking not tag along, but partner up, build a relationship. Because you know, as a musician myself, I don't partner up with people who I don't think they're serious about it, because it's just gonna be a waste of time.
Straight up.
So that's cool that Tiny, you know, was that friend for you that you were able to kind of pursue that dream together. And music is a great way to bring people together, man. Sometimes music is a bigger bond than, you know, I know family's a big bond, but it's just a whole different type of strong bond.
It really
you know,
is, man. It really is, man.
You know, and some people that are not musicians, unfortunately, they don't get to experience that. But people like we get to. So tell us, how long have you been actually writing music, man? When did you start writing your own music?
I started writing music, like I said, when I was about 16. Man,
What led to you wanting to write? Just different artists, different influences, or you had a
man.
lot to say?
Believe it or not, I was a quiet kid in high school, man.
Oh, yeah?
So, man, I always had like melodies and things in my head, but I never really just thought to put it on pad. And I was very smart in high school. Like I mean, I'm very smart and intellectual, man, and I was good at writing. So, just one thing led to another, man, and it just kind of all started coming out, man. And that's really, I don't know, man. I just hear things in my head, and it's crazy, man.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I write songs myself, and I'm not as intellectual, but different people have different ways of writing songs. Different approaching it. Differently. You, of what I can understand, have more of you write out your lyrics and then put music to it.
Yeah.
I come the opposite way. I make the music first, and then either I'll spend days trying to think of what to write, or I'll pull from experiences, which I'm sure you do as well.
Definitely.
And then, but that's cool, man. I always wanted to be that person, to be able just to write something cool, but I've just never been able to do that. But
man, it's hard, man. Like I said, I don't do it that way now. I'd be lying if I said I did it that way now. But I'm like you are, build the track, and then once I hear the track, man, I like to fill it out, man. I feel like, man, every song has like a different feeling, different sound, man.
Of course, man.
And it speaks to something inside of you, man, and some kind of past event, or something that's relatable is going.
Of course. Or, something you're going through, something you're looking forward to, anything.
Anything.
I mean, really, anything can trigger any type of song. Any type of emotion. So tell us a little bit about your influences, and who do you listen to whenever you're not doing your music? Who do you rock it out to? What's jamming in your? If you're cruising to the beach. In your Ferrari, let's go with that.
Nah,
okay.
One day.
What would you be jamming?
Near
to?
future.
Man, right now, I honestly, I jam out to. I've been jamming a lot of Black lately. I've been jamming a lot of. I jam a lot of Frank Ocean on a daily. Like he's like my idol, man. And Tank, man, Tank is crazy. I also listen to a lot of jazz, man. Like we talked about earlier,
you have
man.
a very soulful voice, man. It goes with
that,
it,
man. I listen to Snarky Puppy a lot, man. Layla Hathaway,
Corey Henry.
Yeah, Corey Henry is hard, man. Yeah, man. I'm kind of all over the board, man. I might be listening to gospel music. I might be listening to Billie Eilish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like all kinds of stuff, man. I'm across the board, man.
Awesome. What about you, Mr. Drummer Man?
Man, my music playlist all over the place.
Good.
I say, I'm gonna go with like my favorite artist.
Do me a favor. Can you pull up the microphone?
My favorite artist probably that I jam a lot of gotta be Drake.
He's got good music, man.
I mean, it's just like Drake. He
really does.
It's a whole mood.
His wave, like his wave is like it's crazy, like never ending. He gonna hit you with banger after banger after banger, like
Straight up.
Kanye. I jam a lot of Kanye, the old Kanye. I'm gonna say the old Kanye. I jam a lot of Kanye. Like I said, man, my playlist is all over the place. R. Kelly, Ron Isley. Oh my God, it's so many, man.
Cool,
It's
man.
a lot,
So, what about you guys, man? We ain't gonna leave you behind, man.
Oh man.
Well, for espionage-wise, I like looking at Sango. A lot more beat makers, a lot more
Cool.
sound
Cool.
engineers
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff
cool, man.
like that. I look up to Cardiac, Flatline, MMG type sounds. I look at definitely like live bands a lot more, churches, and even like voices, Gregorian chants, different styles and tribes.
Took
That's
it way back to the
beyond-
Gregorian chant.
beyond the music spectrum. So I try to look at more a sound design look, even EDM, overseas music. Shout out Britain, shout out them guys over there in New Zealand.
yeah, man.
Because them guys can really rap.
Them guys got some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
As far as me, I usually be listening to Brent Fires, Black. Sonda is a group with Brent Fires in it. Miguel, a whole bunch of R&B for me and gospel, and some hip hop here and there. I get into the trap a little bit, but Future is basically my guy, but that's about as far as it goes. Lil Baby, it's a couple people, just that.
That's cool, man. So tell us what you have prepared for us tonight. Just tell us a little bit about it, not too much, I guess. Or if you want to, it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. The set I got prepared for y'all tonight, man. So I'm gonna be performing the set that I performed at the H-Town Awards show on November the 6th.
Well, tell us about that. What's up, H-Town Awards show?
Yeah, so man, the H-Town, man, shout
was
out
dope.
to
It was
Lucas
dope.
Martin, Tim
Lucas
Martin.
Martin, yo,
and-
man.
and
Shout out
Don
Lucas.
Mays, man. They put together like a crazy experience at the Prevention Center. It was crazy, man. I performed alongside a couple other artists as well, man. My boy, shout out Tree Life Trey, Earl the Monarch, man, Pablo Alla, let me see, Blake Break, Wayne Breeze, man. Like it was crazy, man. It was crazy lineup, man, and it was a dope experience, man. It was kind of like a Grammy style event, man. I had the tux on,
Oh
man.
yeah,
You know,
I think I may have seen a couple of pictures.
yeah,
of you on
I had the
that.
tux
Whenever
on.
I was
Dope,
stalking your
dope.
Facebook.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, that's what it's there for, man. That's what it's there for. Yeah, man. Like it was dope experience, man. I was nominated for the Breakout Artist of the Year. Unfortunately, I didn't win it. I lost to my buddy Wayne Breeze, man. But I mean, I wouldn't want to lose to nobody other than him, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude's a phenomenal artist. But man, it was a dope experience, man. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next year, man. Hopefully I can win some next year. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, well, you have
Go
our
win,
blessing.
go win.
Yeah, man. Appreciate
And
that,
our
man.
support, man.
Definitely have to get you to come out, man. Might
Yes,
send
yes.
some tickets to you, man.
Yeah, definitely. And you always have an open home here.
Oh,
Anytime
man,
you want to drop
appreciate
anything
that,
new,
man.
anytime you want to come by, hang out, whatever, man.
Definitely, man. Appreciate that, man. That's love, man.
Oh man,
Yeah, appreciate
no,
that.
you're
man.
fucking dope, man.
Appreciate that. man.
And you know, it's like, and I see the commitment, I hear the commitment, I see it in your voice. I guess I hear it in your voice.
Yeah.
And I'd like to be associated with, like I said earlier, with
Yeah.
people who are committed, and
Yeah, man.
and it's
Let's
cool,
get
man.
it, man.
this YouTube channel is to showcase people like you.
Yeah. Appreciate
You know,
that.
we want to make sure that people who don't normally get the opportunity to go and see you play,
Yeah.
who you know, you perform somewhere, it's done, it's over. You know, here we want to make sure that people have the opportunity to see you in the comfort of their homes, but also afterwards, you know, catch
yeah.
up with you and be able to see you perform, man.
Definitely.
That's always I've always thought that was, you know, what was missing in the Houston community. You know, that you know, there's a lot of people that I know that don't always get to see me play as well, and
Yeah.
so you can be like, it's all good. You know, like,
Yeah,
"Here, check me
yeah,
out."
all the time,
and,
man.
And that,
Yeah.
and I've heard of doing this. People have actually gone to see artists because they see them online, and they're like, "Wow, that's
Yeah,
super
yeah.
awesome! I'm gonna go check them out."
Yeah, definitely.
And so,
man.
but let's
I
go back to
appreciate
you.
the platform.
No, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Oh,
Let's go back to what you have prepared for us tonight. Sorry, we just went off on
man, it's all good.
a whole
It's all
awards
good.
tangent.
So I got the set that I had prepared for H-Town Awards, and then you know, I write a ton of music a day, like I told you, man, and so I want to drop something that's gonna be an R&R exclusive, man. I never recorded these songs. Nobody's ever heard these songs except for y'all when I was, you know, sound checking it earlier, but man. Yeah, and then I got a little cover, man, that I'm gonna do, you know, just to showcase my vocal range. You know, show you guys that I got it, man. I really do this artist stuff, man.
Awesome, dude. Do you have any scheduled performances that people can maybe check you out at, or anything that you want people to come out and see you that you like to give a shout out to or whatever?
Well, we're pushing to have a gala. A Great Gatsby style party at the Prevention Center on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So I've been asked to open. You know, I haven't gotten all the details yet as far as it, but it's supposed to be pretty big, man. You know, that for sure. Then I have a show that's kind of like kind of iffy on right now. If I'm going to be able to make it, that it's on the 12th at Houston Underground. You know, come check me out, definitely, man.
Well, but if it happens, I'm sure it'll be on your social
Oh, yeah,
media.
definitely.
So where
I'll
can people
definitely
find you on your social media so they can keep up with you?
So you guys, y'all can follow me on Instagram at Deontay Roberts _. You can follow me on Snapchat at Deontay _Roberts. Follow me on Facebook at Deontay Roberts. I'm actually doing something right now that's like inclusive to you know, engage with my fans, man, where I post a lot of the songs that I write that don't get shared. So you know, tune in, man. I'm always singing for people, man. Always, man. Always, man.
That's awesome, dude. So I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs. And I made a list this time
Yeah.
because I always forget
Yeah.
and I always hear about it. And I don't do it on purpose, guys. Just have so much going on in my head all the time. So I want to give a shout out to Kevin Hamlin,
Oh yeah,
who
definitely.
made this happen. He connected us with you with Tune Out Cancer Fest. It's going to be February 21st through the 23rd.
It's gonna be
Yes,
great.
sir.
And are you going to be performing there
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
I'm performing, man. We're performing.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, guys.
Good
So,
day of the game, man.
so big shout out to Kevin and all those artists. We have been showcasing a lot of the artists that are going to be there.
Yes, sir.
So that people can kind of get a little warm up of what. And man, we've had some very talented people here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kevin. We're gonna try to live stream that event as well. I'm still working on logistics. How I'm gonna
be dope, man.
be able to take a condensed version of this over there,
Yeah.
But we're working on that. I want to give a shout out to Ivan Oropesa with Rock Animal, who has been sending us local artists as well. Very talented Spanish rock artist. So we're trying to tap into all
All genres, yeah,
man.
yeah.
We don't
Dope.
discriminate here. We take from soloists to 12Ps, fucking jazz bands. I
Yeah.
mean, everything. We'll take it all. We'll squeeze y'all up in here. We'll have a
that's
badass
dope.
session. We want to spread music, and music is universal.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
Thank you so much for the opportunity, for the space, and for showcasing our talents today. In Houston, we don't have a lot of this togetherness, and I think you really changed the game in the city. I
Definitely.
think you should be spotlighted for that.
Facts,
Definitely.
facts. Shout out
Appreciate
R&R
your kind
Studios,
words, man.
man.
Really appreciate your
R&R
kind words.
Studio.
I want to give a shout out to King Baby Familia, who has been sending us artists as well. I'm wearing their hat. Diego, thank you for all the mad love. Mad love back to you, sir. We want to give a shout out to KFPT, who has been sending us artists. To Severo Brown, Zona Libre, thank you for doing the interview with us a few days ago. I want to send a shout out to Hank Lamb and 90.1 for sending us more artists. And we want to give a shout out to Westone Audio. They sent us the in-ears that you're using today.
okay. Shout out
They sent
Westone.
us 11 pairs for everything that we might need.
That's dope.
They decided to sponsor us before we even had anything. I sent them a pretty badass email.
Yeah.
They actually said no at first, and then
Yeah.
I was like, what? And so
you had to go
then
back,
then they came back, and then they were like, all right, we're gonna sponsor you. Feel sorry for that. No, but thank you, Westone. If you need in-ears, guys, Westone are very comfortable, very crisp.
Yeah,
The 3 drivers. If you're looking for quality, go to Westone, guys. Okay, guys. So, any final words before we listen to you?
Oh, man, shout out to R&R Studios, man.
Shout out
I
R&R
just gotta,
Studios.
man,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
appreciate you for the opportunity, man.
Yeah.
I was like you showed us those videos earlier of all the artists, man, and like I said, man, it's dope what you're doing, man, and it's going. I really feel like you're trailblazing something. man.
Oh,
You're gonna
thank
start
you.
something
Thanks,
dope,
man.
man.
Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
We hope to grow, guys. And you know what helps us grow? Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys.
Right now, YouTube channel.
You know, if you want to find us, if you're on Facebook, if you want to go to YouTube, look up Roger Ramirez Official and look for the logo. Here, I'll show it to y'all here. And now as well, I'll show it to y'all up here. Sorry, we have 2 cameras going, so look for that logo. Give us a like, give us a share. Help us out. We want to make sure that this channel, that we compete, not that we're trying to compete, but that we showcase the local talent, because other major cities are doing it already.
Yeah,
And we want to make sure
indeed.
that we get our name on the map as well and show them that Houston is not fucking gonna be left behind,
Straight up.
and that we
Fucking
have
right.
talent, and that we're gonna be up there.
gonna
I
be up
hate to
there.
use
Fucking
compete,
right.
but we're gonna be up there with them. You know,
we already up there, man.
Already
we just,
there.
hey, we was waiting on something like this, man.
waiting
Straight
on
up,
No,
man.
really
That
appreciate it,
lane,
man.
Straight up,
really
man.
appreciate it, guys. All the love. It's a pleasure to have you and all local talent. We've had some great people through here, and so guys, let's do this. I think
Let's do it, man.
I think people
Let's do
deserve to
it.
hear your voice.
Let's go, man.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a minute break. We're gonna kind of get them settled in the booth, and then we're gonna come back to y'all. Thank you for watching.
Thank y'all.
All right.